Hello, everybody. Richard here today, and I want to talk to you about internet marketing. And the one thing I want to really get across to you today is that internet marketing really, just like the subject line here says in one of my blog posts, that internet marketing really is foolishly simple, and anyone can do it. I know a lot of you struggle online trying to make money, and most of the time the reason so many people struggle or why so many fail is because they don't understand the process. And when you don't understand that process, you can fall to information overload or just be in a confusal state of what you should be doing to make money. And really, there's only a few things online that actually produce the income that you make. There's a lot of things that can get you sidetracked. Now, that process is the thing that I want you to understand and learn, that if you follow the right process, internet marketing is very, very simple. And the thing you have to do is get yourself in a position that you are willing to learn and you're willing to drop your guard to take in somebody that's already done it, everything they say, and follow a path. If you're willing to do that, and you're willing to say, hey, I'm finally ready to stop banging my head against the wall. I actually want to become successful online. I want to change my life. I would love to take vacations 5 or 6 times a year. I would love to pay off my house. I would love to buy a new car. I would love to pay for my kids' college education. I would love to just spend more time at home because I work 80 hours a week. When you finally come to that point, that's when you're finally going to learn. You're going to break down and you're going to learn and say, just please, somebody tell me what to do. And, a program that I co-own with my partner Brenda called Your 8 Steps, that's basically what we have done with Your 8 Steps is we have made a process in there that is the right process for making money online. It teaches people from A to Z how to get where you want to go by using the right process. And that process that we teach in Your 8 Steps is exactly the process that it takes any internet marketer online to become successful and make money. Without that process, you will fail. Now, what is that process I keep talking about? The first thing you really need to learn and understand is that you have to get an autoresponder set up. Email marketing is an absolute must. It's not I'll think about it, I don't really want to use one. If that's the case, then you're not ready yet to be successful. You're not ready yet to make money online. And I'm not talking about making 20 bucks here or there. I'm talking about making a real income. And every successful person online I have ever met, that I've ever met in my 10 plus years of marketing, well, now over 12 years really, is building their email list with an autoresponder. Every single one of them. That's the first thing you must come to in your head, is that you are going to pay for and use an autoresponder. And that's really, I should take a step back and say the first thing that you have to do in online marketing is to realize that this is a business. And you're not going to make it work by putting $5 a month into your business. It will not work that way. You will struggle and bang your head against the wall, and you will never have success doing so. You have to understand that you have to put some money into it to make this thing work. Now, am I talking thousands of dollars every month? No. I'm talking that you need to set aside a budget for your marketing that you're going to commit to, and you're going to put in your business every month. Because if you do that, that's your first step. And that gives you a commitment inside yourself. It's too easy, why the failure rate online is so heavy. I mean, more people succeed in offline businesses than they do online. And the reason is number one, the lack of commitment, is lack of money. They don't put the money into the business and they never get committed. I mean, if you got $500 into your business and you've been doing this for 2 years and that's all you have invested, you don't have anything to lose. That's nothing. I know people spend $500 wasting to go out to eat every month. Instead of putting the money into their business, they're spending their money on going out to eat every month. And they put more than that in a month in their out to eat budget than they do into their online budget. Now, I hope you understand that. Your commitment level is directly proportional to what you have invested in the business. If you've joined a program and you got $2,000 put in your first month or into one program and you're buying traffic and you're building along, yeah, you have a higher commitment level. You're not just going to quit. And I'm not saying just run out there and put a whole bunch of money in your business. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you must be committed financially to your own success. If you're thinking everybody else is going to be and they're going to give you everything for free, or that you're going to do it by putting $5, like I said, into your business a month, that's not going to work. You'll never have the commitment level because you never have anything to lose. That's why businesses offline succeed more than businesses online, or people trying to online. Because, when I started my retail store as an example, I had $100,000 into my business before I even opened the doors. And that was my offline business. I had to make it work. I was at work every single day, 7 days a week, practically lived at my store because I had to make it work. I had everything invested into, including my home. My home was put up as collateral. And that's why offline businesses have a higher success rate. They have to usually put their home into collateral to buy the business they're trying to open or to raise funds and get a loan from the bank. And then even to get a loan from the bank, they have to write a very detailed business plan. So they're not walking into it blindly. The bank won't even give them a loan for an offline business because if you don't have a detailed business plan, and they want you to project it out 5 years. I remember when I wrote my business plan, it had to be projected out 5 years. Not just one. I mean, I literally had to tell them my entire budget, what I thought I was going to put in, where I was going to do this, what I was going to do here, how I was going to promote, how I was going to build my clientele, how I was going to get more customers through the door. It had to be extremely detailed. That was the only way I could get the loan. That's the other part of, people coming online. They see an ad somewhere that says, hey, come here and make money now. Make $3,000 in the next 30 days. And you click on that ad and your mindset is, oh, wow, I can do this. I can make $3,000 in the next 30 days. Well, yeah, you can, but you're not going to, because 99.9% of the people that see these ads online when they first try internet marketing, their mindset is not in the right place to do that. But can you make that kind of money in 30 days? Yes, absolutely. And it's not difficult. But it all comes down to your perspective of how you perceive things and how much you're willing to learn. I get people that ask me all the time, how long will it take me to make money online? How long will I take to get my $59 back that I paid to upgrade in this program? And my answer is, I have no clue. And the reason is because I don't know where you're coming from in the first place when you ask that question. I don't know your knowledge of the internet. I don't know your knowledge of marketing. I don't know your knowledge or your commitment level of what you're going to do. $59 isn't a commitment level, but people seem to think it is. And, when that's said to me, I just brush it off, because $59, people spend more than that, like I said, to go out to eat one night. People will run out and buy a big screen TV for $1,000, and if that sucker broke in 2 months, they would go that night again and go buy another one so they wouldn't miss their favorite show. And they wouldn't have one bit of a hesitation to buy that big screen TV. See, it's all in your perception and your thinking of where you're at and what your situation is when you come online. If you're dirt broke and you don't have a penny to your name and you have zero income coming in, you're not going to make money fast. And usually it's those type of people that ask me that question. And my answer to them is, you really need to get another job first and get your situation changed so you have some funds to put into your business, because otherwise it won't work. You need to start off with some kind of budget. I don't care if it's $50 a month, $75 a month, $100 a month. You need to start off with something that you're going to consistently put in your business, because you're not going to do it all for free. It's just, will not work. And that's the thing to just get out of your head is it will not happen. I know I've been doing this for years. Please listen to my experience talking. This is not a guesstimation. I'm not somebody who came online and did this in 2 years. I've been doing this for roughly 12 years. I have experience do this, and I have experience in offline businesses. I've owned several. So my knowledge comes from a business background ever since I was in my 20s. I've been running a business of some sort ever since I was very young. And I want you to understand that online, yes, you can do it for a lot less money. It does not cost what a traditional offline business does. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start. But you need to have some kind of real commitment level. That's the first part of the process, having a real commitment to what you're going to do. I mean, do you really expect that you're going to take 5 vacations a year and buy brand new cars and build a brand new home, putting in $5 a month into your business? And I should hope not. It doesn't work that way. Get all those hype in the sky cyclers or any of these weird programs you see online that says put $10 in and we'll turn your $10 into $20,000 in 6 months and you don't have to do anything. That kind of shit does not work. Like, one of the worst things in this industry is these high-ups and cyclers and stuff that they're trying to tell you don't have to do any work to make money. It just bothers me. Because it's not true, and it gets the wrong perception in people's head, and then they fail. Or tell you that you can build a business online without building your list. I would never tell somebody that. I tried that for my first 2 years, and I literally was crying at night because I needed this to work so bad, and I only wish I would have listened. I didn't. I was investing some money into my business, but I didn't build my list. I didn't get an autoresponder. And the first time I did, when I finally got one, I gave up on it after 2 days of looking at it because I thought I would never figure it out. And there's not the help like there is nowadays, that instructional videos, how to do this, how to do that. It's so easy now to learn how to use an autoresponder, it's ridiculous. Just like in Your 8 Steps, we have a million videos on how to use autoresponder, from everything, how to send out an email to how to make a link clickable, how to do everything. You don't have to do it alone. I had to do all this stuff and learn it on my own 12 years ago. There wasn't all these things to help you in the, Skype and Facebook and all these other ways to communicate and touch base with people and learn stuff and share videos through YouTube. That was all a complicated process when I first got online. And computers weren't even nowhere near what they do today. Nothing. And if I made it, you certainly can. That was me trying, I'm not a tech person at all. I had to learn everything that I possibly could sponge up to do anything, because I'm not a tech person in the first place. This computer stuff is like foreign to me, and it still is after 12 years of doing this. My kids can do more on a computer than I can, and I've been using them way longer. My aptitude for this type of stuff, tech stuff, is just, it's not me. I can't, years ago when we had VCRs and used them all the time, I couldn't program a VCR. I still type on these computers with 2 fingers. It just goes to show you don't need to learn a whole ton of crap to be able to make this work. Now, on to the rest of the process is, I talked about, and I've talked about it for several minutes now, about having an autoresponder. You got to have a responder, but that first part is your commitment level. I should say, now, in my blog post here that I'm kind of glancing at, I say second. Well, thirdly, really, is what you need to have. Is you need to have an offer, products or services, something to offer your subscribers, something that you can give them or, promote to them, so that they opt into your email list once you have it set up in your autoresponder. And that's what a lot of programs that you join have, that teach you how to use an autoresponder, like our program, Your 8 Steps. Your 8 Steps, we give you the offer, which is Your 8 Steps, a system you can give away, our system for free, to teach people how to internet market. Now, that doesn't mean the program is all free. It just means you have a product to offer that they can join for free and then choose to use how they so see fit. But we write it out exactly how we do it. And if you follow that process and you use our system as an offer, you will have success with it. If you follow our process, because that's what we teach is the right process to market online. And so it doesn't matter whether you want to create your own products or you just want to be an affiliate for a program. you still need to have something to offer to your list, because that's what you're going to have on a squeeze page. Now, we have done for you squeeze pages in your 8 steps. It makes it a lot simpler. You don't really have to go and learn how to create any squeeze pages. That's another thing that online there wasn't when I first got started. You had to know how to create your own squeeze page. There wasn't the information to teach you how. If you didn't know HTML or how to create stuff online, you couldn't do it. Times have changed and made it a lot simpler. Now, the other thing you need is, in this next step, what I talk about is a couple, sales pages, squeeze pages. This is where people are going to opt into your list and get plugged into your autoresponder. And then last, well, not last, but the next step, you really need to have traffic, lots of traffic. And, learning how to develop and build traffic. Again, in your 8 steps, that's what we teach. We teach you how to build tons of traffic. We teach you several different methods of doing it. I use several strategies for building traffic. If you're just using one, you're making a big mistake. You need to be using several. All traffic doesn't convert the same at the same time. Sometimes you pull better subscribers from here, better people from here, better from here. It's better to have more than one traffic strategy set up so that you are pulling people onto your list from different sources. And next, you need to send emails to your new subscribers through your autoresponder. Building a relationship with them, sharing information about you and what you're promoting, and just getting to know your subscribers, the people that are on your list. And then that's really one of the key points in the process is, following up with the people that are on your list. I've met many people that have parts of the process down where they got their autoresponder set up. They have an offer that they're, on their squeeze page. They have something to offer people, and they're driving lots of traffic, and they're getting people subscribed to their list, opting in, and they don't send them any emails ever. Now, they're missing the whole point of having an autoresponder. You need to send emails out to the people that are on your list. That's how you make the money. If you don't send emails to them, you won't make anything. That's the important part of the process, and it's the last step in the process, is sending them emails and building a relationship with them. And and it doesn't matter what niche you're in, this is the process. If you were selling shoes, this is the process you would learn. You would have a commitment to your business. You'd have a website set up with the different styles of shoes and whatever you were selling and sales pages and everything like that. And you would probably either have to set that up yourself, or you would pay for web hosting, and then you would pay somebody to build you a website if you didn't know how, and put your products in place and everything like that. That'd be the first part in your process, your commitment, and getting your offer set up. Then you would get your autoresponder connected to your site. You would get it connected to some pages, some sales pages. Excuse me for a second. My mouth was getting dry. I needed something to drink. Sometimes I tend to ramble on. Now, it doesn't matter the niche, because it's the same setup process. And after you have, your sales pages set up for people to subscribe for more information and to plug into your site where you have your shoes for sale, if you're offering them a discount or something like that as your offer, then you're ready to drive traffic to those sales pages. And so you would have traffic strategies that you would do for free and pay for that would drive lots of traffic to your sales pages. Then the last step is you obviously would email them your different offers. You would email them probably once a day with something of value that they could, go check out your site again, and maybe you'd have an article on shoes, or you would apply whatever information to the process. And that's why in your 8 steps we teach the process. We use specific programs to teach the process, but once you learn this process and get this down pat, you can then join anything you want or promote anything you want, and you know the entire process. And that's how you make money. It's that simple. Now, there's lots of products and all kinds of other things online for sale to teach you marketing and different, strategies, different traffic strategies and stuff like that. But it's the process that's going to make you money. Following this process, and once you get this down pat, really all you're left doing is driving traffic to your sales and squeeze pages and following up with them through emails. That's it. So once you have a system set up that's working and is already created and all the parts are in place, Your only work is to drive traffic to it and follow up with the people. And that can take very little time. You can literally get your business to the point where, like the example I gave you about shoes, where you're buying traffic, every day, or, different blocks of time during the month. And basically all you're doing is sitting down each day, checking your sales stats and checking your conversion, making sure your sales pages are converting, and sending out an email to everybody on your list. And that's it. You're done for the day. That's how people make so much money in internet marketing and live the .com lifestyle. Because once they have the process in place, they can literally be on vacation and spend 5 minutes while they're on vacation each day checking their emails and going through and checking their conversion, everything's running right, and purchase some traffic even while they're on vacation in a couple of minutes, and they're off back swimming at the beach. And that's literally the way it works. I've had this process set up for years. I can leave anytime I want now and go anywhere, and I make money while I'm gone. And I don't have to spend any time to make it. It's not like your job where you're not at your job anymore. You don't make money. If you're not clocked in, you're not making any money at your job. When you have the right process down on internet marketing, you make money all the time. While you're sleeping, while you're on vacation, while you're hunting, while you're fishing, while you're at the movies, while you're playing Monopoly with your kids. The money comes in all the time when you have the correct process set up. And that's what separates, this is what separates the people who make no money online and the people that make millions online. Because they just have a better process set up, and they have the process set up. That's how they got to where they are. The hardest part in internet marketing is to get from $0 to $10,000 a year. Because that's where you learn the process. The faster you break yourself down and go, you know what, I'm going to do this process, I'm going to follow it, I'm going to get committed, I'm going to set aside a budget, and I'm going to do exactly what they say. I'm going to build my list, I'm going to follow up with them, and I'm going to learn this process. Those are the people that move the fastest to 0 to 10,000. The ones who meander in between there and don't want to do parts of it, like I said, some people start building a list and they don't send them no emails, or they don't want to build a list like I did my first 2 years. I meandered around and accomplished nothing. And that's why so many people fail online. They don't get committed and they don't implement the process. And each level of income that you get to, it's easier to get to the next. To get from $10,000 to $50,000 a year online, well, it's simple. You just multiply your efforts. You now know the process and you're making money regularly. Now you just multiply your efforts. You buy more traffic. You tweak your squeeze pages or sales pages so the conversion's a little higher. And you learn to follow up better with your customers or your affiliates. And it increases your income. And actually one of the easiest stages to move to, believe it or not, is from $50,000 to $100,000 plus a year online. Because now you've really mastered the process and you've gotten really good at it. And again, it's just about scaling up and offering then at this point more top tier products. And what I mean by that is products that are going to bring you in bigger chunks of change faster. Like I'm part of a program called Moby, my top tier income. And I can make $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, $9,000 commissions in one shot. It's a lot easier to get to $100,000 a year in income when you're selling something where you get $1,000 commission, because you only need 100 people in a year to buy that to make $100,000. If you're selling something with only a $10 commission, you would have to sell 10,000. 10,000 people would have to purchase from you to make $100,000 a year with a $10 commission. Now think about that. If you're at where you are in your marketing right now, how hard has it been to get to where you're at? Because that goes back to the commitment level. A lot of people come online and go, well, I want to find the cheapest thing I possibly can because I don't want to spend much money because I don't know if this is going to work and I don't know if I'm going to be committed and do this. So okay, this is only $10 or $20 a month to join, so I'm going to do that because it's cheap. Well, it's all in the math. And I've said this a million times in other videos I've done. It's all in the math. You'll work extremely hard trying to sell the product that's giving you a program a $10 commission to make much money. All you got to do is do the math. And you'll see how many sales a month, a year, you have to make to get to your income goal. You want to make $3,000 a month, you got to have 300 sales a month at a $10 commission to make that. Month in and month out. So there's many aspects to your business that you have to consider. And I got my Moby back office opened up here, and I want to show you. I've been a member of Moby for like 2.5 months, and there's 21 steps you go through to learn different aspects of why their system works so well, and getting to understand the whole aspect of their system. And so you spend a lot of time learning in your first so many weeks. Now, for Moby to date, I've made over $3,000. This is the new back office for the affiliates to show their commissions. And I made this money with very little effort. I didn't make 20 sales to make this amount of money. I didn't make 10 sales to make this amount of money. I only made a few. And with the other income I've made from Moby, when we had they just made a brand new back office for affiliates that's much more robust and gives you a lot more detailed statistics and everything like that. With the combination of what Moby's paid me already and with what the new back office has tracked and the old back office, I made over $5,000 in a little over a month and a half without even really promoting it very much. I mean, I don't promote it like I do your 8 steps or any of the other things that I'm promoting to my list, and promoting as the process where I have a squeeze page set up for it. I don't drive half the amount of traffic I do to Moby as I do to other things. Excuse me again, I gotta get another drink. Now, that's what I want you to understand is when you have the right process in place, you can sell top tier products and make $1,000 commissions in one shot. There's several products that I sell for Moby that have a different array of payouts for them, and just like this $250 payout you see on my screen, I just had a conversion in the last 7 days. That's for one of the products. I don't even know which one. I'd have to go into the stats to look at it. And this just shows you how quickly money can be earned online with the right process in place. Now, if I didn't have that process in place, I'd be in Moby, and I'd be one of the people griping and complaining that wasn't making any money because I was trying to just promote my main affiliate links all over the place and drive traffic to my main affiliate links. But that's not what I did with Moby. I created a campaign like I do with your 8 steps and what we teach with your 8 steps. And I wrote some email letters, put them in my autoresponder, and drove some traffic to my squeeze page for Moby that I created. Now, it's that simple once you learn that process. That process is what makes you all the money, and I want you to understand that. It's not the business opportunity. Yeah, some are better than others, and there's many criteria I look for in a program to promote it. I'm very picky of what I look at before I would ever promote anything to anybody. But I could sell ice to Eskimos using that process. Because again, it's not the business opportunity that's going to make you money, it's the process. And when you understand that, you'll work 10 times as hard at having a good process set up than you will at promoting any business opportunity. I really want you to understand that. Once you have the process set up, you will work 10 times as hard. Once you understand the process is what is making you any money, you'll work 10 times as hard making sure your process is working flawlessly. Nothing else. You'll be making sure that you have all them steps in place, and that's what you're doing and driving traffic day in and day out to your sales or squeeze pages. And that's it. That'll be your focus. And following up with the people on your autoresponder list. Now, I'm in also my excuse me. I'm in my Yahoo back office, and I want to show you just some other proof of, what happens when you're marketing, you have the right process. Now, this Moby thing, this is just one of the things I promote in my funnel. This isn't everything that I'm promoting or doing. There's certain things that fit into place in your marketing funnel, and you need each part of that in place. You need top-tier income products. You need stuff that is smaller income products, because there are people who are not ready to move to another level, and you need the process to be taught. There's all kinds of different things, and why your 8 Steps has a succession of different upgrades in it is so that people can make a varied income, varied on their degree, so they can take the time to be in the system to learn and grow. That's important. So everything that I promote and do fills a specific need in my marketing funnel. I don't promote a whole bunch of crap. I don't get involved in 25 different business opportunities and promote them to my list, and every day I'm sending down something different. That's not what I do. For the most of you watching this and listening to this, you're on my Your 8 Steps list. And that's what you see me mostly talking about in the process. And I'm always trying to teach you and send out emails that talk about different things that will help you in your marketing. And I don't send tons of business opportunities to you and say, join this. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Join this one now. Join this one. Join this. I'm very specific. I promote about 4 opportunities, and that's about it. And the only reason I do is because they fulfill different needs. So why I'm showing you my Yahoo, this is showing you at the same time, when I get paid through Moby, that's through an e-wallet that goes directly to my bank account. That has nothing to do with PayPal. And PayPal is mostly what I use for Your 8 Steps and some traffic exchanges and SafeList and different programs that are promoted within the system for building traffic and stuff like that. And you can see these PayPal notifications are all different things that I get money sent to me with regards to Your 8 Steps and my other marketing efforts, where PayPal is one of the payment providers. And you can see it happens every day, all day long, different things that come into me. And this is just part of it. And I keep scrolling down and down and down, and you can see the difference. Every day is not the same. October 15th was different. I was sending out payments to people in Your 8 Steps. Everything is different, because we pay commissions in Your 8 Steps, and you can see. I'm not afraid to show you any of what I do, or I'm live in my accounts, because what we do and what we teach works, and it works to promote anything. Because it's the process we focus on teaching people in Your 8 Steps and in my own marketing. Now, Pure Leverage and GVO are part of the 2 autoresponders we promote in Your 8 Steps to teach people the process. Now, they pay out with a different payment processor, Payoneer. And I get paid every week from Payoneer. This is another way I get paid. And you can see here, week in and week out, I get paid from Payoneer because of this is how they pay me for new affiliates that I bring in that, start using their autoresponder service. And again, that's what we teach as an autoresponder to use. And you can see here, I get paid every week, week in and week out. It just depends on the number of weeks in a month as to how many times I get paid. And again, this goes to Payoneer and then goes directly into my bank account automatically. So I don't even mess with this. The money just goes in there. And that's how we get paid. And you can see all the different things that happen. And, this isn't, that's not all the ways. I also get paid from Payza, another payment processor. And I don't have that one open, and I'm not going to open it. I don't need to open every one of them. And I get payments in there regularly from different programs as well. That's a great thing about online marketing. When you have the proper system and funnel set up, you get paid from multiple sources every day. How would you like to get paid 6-7 times a day from different programs, and your income at the end of the month be $30,000 in a month? That's what can happen when you follow the right process, and you learn from an experienced marketers who are willing to teach you the process like we are in Your 8 Steps. That's, if you're not following our marketing and you're meandering around and you're not making any money, you really need to get on board and start following that process. And Your 8 Steps has a system of downline builders in it And I'm just going to show you what can happen when you're following our system and you're actually following all our training and doing everything that we tell you to do. And you plug in all your IDs in the downline builder so you can get referrals. You know, I get referrals every day to traffic programs. See, one of the strategies we teach is to build your business using residual traffic, meaning it's referral based, meaning all the traffic sources you refer people to, and over time, because of their involved effort as well, you will not only earn commissions in these programs, but you will also earn residual traffic, meaning you don't have to go out and work for it anymore or buy it. And this strategy is awesome. I'm sorry, but my mouth keeps getting really dry. It's getting winter time here, and we have to have our heat cranked pretty early in the year because our winters are really long. I live in Minnesota, northern Minnesota, and it gets really cold here, so our house gets really dry, even if you have humidifiers running and everything else, because of how cold it gets here. So I apologize for the brief delays when I have to get a drink. But referral-based marketing is great, especially for building traffic over time. Now, is this going to give you miraculous results overnight? No, this is one of the strategies that we use that's going to give you the ability to earn traffic as well as buy it and build residual traffic in the interim. And as you do that, I can log into many of these traffic sources now and get 10,000 views a day to my offers, like nothing. So I can get ready to go on vacation. I can go into these different sources. I can assign a bunch of traffic credits. I can leave, go on vacation, or go fishing, go hunting, go wherever, come back, and I'll have signups, sales, and commissions. Because I have the right process in place, and I also know how to build residual traffic. Some of you may have tried traffic exchanges and safe lists before, and that's the problem, is you tried them. And see, when anybody tries anything, it fails. Because you only tried it. You didn't commit to the process and learn how to use them effectively. And we did. So now we have residual traffic at our fingertips. I've been at the top of leaderboards of some big guru type guys that make millions of dollars a year, and I've actually beat them out in contests using traffic exchanges and safe lists. Why? Because I took the time to develop this traffic strategy, and it didn't cost me one penny extra to use this traffic strategy to beat them out. And they probably went and purchased traffic from somewhere only. This is the great thing about the strategies we teach. We teach you how to buy traffic. We teach you how to use solo ads. We teach you how to use blogging. We teach you several traffic strategies, not just traffic exchanges and safe lists, but we teach you multiple different ones that you can learn, master, and they will make you money and drive an enormous amount of traffic. And that's just to show you. Every day I get signups in these different programs because of your 8 steps. You know, that's the crutch of my marketing. That's my marketing arm that I personally use and I teach. And my partner Brenda, we teach, you know, the process. And I just want you to understand that it works totally, 110%. Now, one of the last things I want to talk about where most people go wrong and why the process will fail them. And it's because of what I said earlier, is they only try it. They don't commit to the process. What I mean is they set up in their mind that if in 30 days they follow the process and they're not making money, they're going to quit. And so they fail. And they do quit. But they were doomed from the beginning. See, I never did that. When I started marketing online, I needed this to work so badly that I decided that I was going to keep doing this no matter how long it took. Because I met people that were making money and talked to, and I was like, if any one of them can do it, so can I. I don't care how long it takes me to figure this out. Because when you do, and you're starting to make everything work and happen, and it becomes simple, and you make money like you stick a pipe in your wall, and it shoots the money out the pipe at will. Because once you have a campaign set up and you know how to bring traffic to it that'll convert, and you know how to send them an email because you're following the process, you can make money anytime you want. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But you have to commit to your success. You have to commit that you're going to do this and you're going to keep doing it until you figure it out. And that you're not going to give up because you didn't get the results you wanted in 30 days, because you thought you were following the whole process, because you got your autoresponder set up and you drove some traffic to it, and you had a few opt-ins and you had a few people sign up, but they didn't do anything. And then you stop and look around and send me an email and go, oh, I got 30 referrals in your 8 steps, but none of them have upgraded yet. What am I doing wrong? This isn't working. No, it is working. You're getting signups. Did you get signups before like this? No. Well, you're having success. Now get part of the other process down. Are you sending them emails? No, I haven't sent them a one. Well, okay. Where in the steps did we teach you not to send your people on your list emails? See, there's always something people are missing. There's always some part of the process that they're not doing. And once you commit to the process and that you will do whatever it takes to be successful and you won't be denied, it will happen. Because you will just keep moving forward like I did in the very beginning and said, you know what? I don't care what anybody else is not doing. I'm just going to keep going. I'm getting referrals and I'm getting opt-ins. And when I started building my list, I just kept going. And I still do that today. I don't really sit and analyze everything like some people do. I don't stop and go look at my PayPal account to see how much money's in there. I don't go log into Mobi every day and go see if I got a commission. I don't log into all my programs and look to see if I got commissions or who or what's doing stuff. I don't look how many referrals I even have in your 8 steps total. Why? Because my process works, and the process is working. I just need to keep myself mentally broke so that I keep doing the process as much as I always do, if not more. Because then it works twice as good. I don't have to worry about my income. My income comes in. But I don't sit and analyze all those different things. I'm not checking all the time to see what I've made so far. I just keep blinders on and keep moving forward because I don't care what anybody else is doing. I only can control what I do. And see, sometimes what people get in their head too is that the program is responsible for their success or their sponsor is responsible for their success. And that is so far from the truth. I became successful online because I wanted to be. Ultimately, your success is up to you. There's a wealth of information online. You can go read or watch a video and find out how to do anything online. It's not on your sponsor's shoulders. It's not on the program you're in's shoulders. It's on your shoulders. Because you control the process that you're doing. Nobody else does. You can't have your upline come in and email your list every day or drive traffic for you because you'll never learn a thing. You're going to be dependent upon somebody else for the rest of your life then. And that's not what your 8 steps is about. That's not what internet marketing is about. It's about you becoming dependent upon no one, having financial freedom because you understand and know the process and you can implement it backwards and forward in your head. That's what true success is you don't need somebody else. And that's what your 8 steps is about teaching you to become a master at marketing. So you can create income anytime you want. Just get good at those things that are in the process. A lot of you are weak at following up with your subscribers. Start writing an email every day. Repetition is the mother of all skill. Repeat that for me. Repetition is the mother of all skill. Because the more you do it, the better you get at it. Follow up with the people on your list. Tell them about yourself. Let them get to know you. Tell them your vision, what your hopes are, what your dreams are, what you're trying to accomplish. Let them get in contact with you. Send them your Skype. Send them your email. Send them your phone number. Talk to them. Some of you are very weak. I'm on a lot of your lists because I've helped you set up different things when you've gotten stuck. And I see no emails coming to me when I should. I love to read people's emails. It gives me ideas, inspiration. And lots of you don't write your own emails and send them out to people on your list. You don't send out anything to them. You're not going to make any money that way. That's the biggest part in the whole process is the follow-through. If you don't follow through, you don't make money. It doesn't matter what you're selling, what your niche is. You have to follow through with people. The more and better you get at it, that's where you make all your money. And I don't mean bash them over the head with a program every 24 seconds. I mean, give them some content, something real. Teach them, do videos. If you've learned something and you can talk, you can get on a video. And it's so easy to record a video and put it on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It doesn't have to be perfect. This video isn't perfect. My mouth is dry, blah, blah, blah. I don't have some great fancy setup here to pop out to you to wow you and get you all starry-eyed. I'm trying to teach you for real the right process, and so that you can hear what I'm saying as a person and understand that if I can do this, anybody can do this. And that's what I'm always trying to get across to people, because I want people to experience the success that I've had and realize truly that if anybody can do this, like me, you can do it. I could have considered lots of things as handicap, my tech ability for computers, all that kind of stuff, but I didn't. I just kept getting good at the process, driving traffic, talking to people, sending emails, building relationships, having the process in place, setting up a campaign. And once you master that, the sky is the limit of where you can go. It truly is. The people who make the most money online just have mastered the process that much better and have the process, a better process set up in place. They got great at converting, great at offers. That's it. A lot of them don't even know how to do certain things. There's a lot of gurus who don't know how to build traffic at all. All they do is buy it, and they bought it from day one. The people to learn how to drive traffic from are affiliates. Affiliates who make a lot of money. Affiliates know how to build traffic. A lot of these people who had money when they first got started and opened a program or bought traffic from other gurus or other people, they don't know how to drive traffic. They don't know affiliate marketing. They don't understand the process of building traffic. Affiliates are the best marketers in the world. And some of the richest marketers in the world are affiliates because they mastered building and driving traffic. They got good at driving so much traffic to their offers, they couldn't fail. That's what they got good at, traffic. That's who you learn affiliate marketing from, is affiliates. The gurus, a lot of time, they can't teach you a thing about driving traffic. But anyway, this is getting really long, and I'm not apologetic for it because the information in here is truly the key to you succeeding online. Learning this process, following this process, committing to it, and never giving up. That is how you become successful online. And once you get the process down, internet marketing is foolishly simple. And all of a sudden, one day when you're doing it and you're starting to make commissions, or you're making more commissions because you've taken some advice and everything's starting to roll, you'll be like, wow, is this easy? Wow, did I make this hard for so long? Now I understand. I've had many light bulb moments in my marketing, just like that, where I was like, wow, boy, was I an idiot. If I only would have listened. Yeah, that's the problem. People don't listen. They think they know better. They want to recreate the wheel. They don't want to take advice. They're afraid to get committed. Well, then you'll never have what you possibly could have if you're afraid to spend some money on your business and, learn to have a budget with it and drive traffic to it every day and learn this process. You'll never get to where you want. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting a different result. And that is the truth. You keep doing what you're doing now. Is it getting you to where you want to be? If it's not, I suggest you listen and follow the process. If you're doing wonderfully well and you're making millions online, don't listen to me. Keep doing what you're doing. You obviously know something I don't. I'm in this process with you. I make my living online. I make really good money. And I'm always looking to take my business to a higher level, so I listen to those people that are at those levels. And that's why I added top-tier income to my own programs, and I have for quite some time now, because I knew it was the next step I needed to get to goals and dreams that I have. And that's the process that I teach, is exactly what has helped me get from A to B and B2C, and so forth and so forth. And all I can do is relate that process to you, help you to understand it, and, keep teaching that process and reiterate it time and time again so that it sinks in and you start to realize and understand the things that I do, or my partner Brenda does with your 8 steps. That's why we have that system set up. But other than that, that's what this video is all about, and I hope that you learn something from it and take it to heart and apply this in your marketing. And if by all God's means you're not building your list, please start building your list. If you're not following what we're doing and you're doing something else totally, but you're on my list and you like my information, please just listen and start building your list. And even if it starts off slow for you, some people pick it up and it goes really quickly for them, and they start making a lot more money than they did. But even if it goes really, stick with it and keep doing it. It's the one thing that changed my whole marketing online and why I make the kind of money I do. Start building your list, please. And other than that, I hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you again on another video or in person or on Skype. And I wish everyone success in their lives and everything that they do. Have a great day.